couldn't get any lip movement. It's the first time it's ever happened to me permanently like that. I feel terrible.
Not your fault.
Well, I know.
Why?
Well, because it's gonna. I just hate to put the film out looking like that, you know.
I
But
know.
it looks fine. Everything looks fine except for the lip sync. But it's bad. It's not what I would like to put out there. Who wants to say they taped it this week? No, I'm only kidding.
Hello, everybody, all you hunters out there. Welcome to this episode of Happy Hunting. And right now we are in our home studio, the Treat TV studio. And I want to welcome you to a really great episode with lots of fun stuff that we're going to talk about. Now, you may have noticed that we did not have the segment Where in the World is Mark Twain White last week. And we are not going to for a little while because Mark Twain White and Marky the Gnome have requested that they get a little vacation time, which we have agreed to. But privately, I still think Marky is on the run from a certain little gal who is very determined to have him as her boyfriend. So for right now, Mark and Marky are kind of laying low, but we will have them back later on in the future. So right now we're going to move on to the rest of the show, but I do want to remind you that our show is sponsored by Prim Perfect Publications, Hollywood Real Estate, and Treat TV. And now we're going to go to one of our favorite segments, The Hunt News by Frequency Picnic. Hi, Freak.
Hey, Cinders, how are you?
I am doing great, and I'm still digging through a whole bunch of hunt folders from our last episode.
Oh, of course.
Now, I know you have really been hitting a lot of hunts since our last taping, so what have you found?
Well, I'll start with what I'm wearing. I know that at the last show you mentioned the drunken skin hunt, and I had to check that out. It's actually, all the skins are from Dulce Secrets, and she names her skins after types of liquor. So that's how the drunken skin hunt came about. I'm wearing one of them now. And actually, a cool thing about it is all of the skins that you find are transfer, and one of them is actually even copy trans. It's a androgynous pale skin, so something for newbies.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
That is.
And let's see. Yeah, it's very unusual, but really quite appreciated. I'm also wearing. Yeah. I'm also wearing a couple of items from the You Only Live Once hunt, and that's a really cool hunt. It hasn't been very widely advertised. It's about, there aren't very many stores in it, but they're all really trendy. And some of the items are free and some of them are not, so be very careful if you're looking just for freebies. The top is from it, and also my jeans.
Oh, I think
the top
it's
is from
really
Bellote.
cute.
Thanks. Yeah, the top is from, I think it's pronounced Bellote, and the jeans are from Medley. And I'm also wearing something from the Face Your Phobia hunt, and that I found was a really interesting hunt. They have very unusual themed prizes, things that people are afraid of, and the hunt object is a spider. So it's it's a little creepy. The bracelets that I'm wearing were actually like the most normal prize. I think they're very pretty. They're from Zephyr. And that one runs until May 31st. Actually, I wanted to say the Drunken Skin Hunt ends on the 10th. So if you want to hit that one up, the things are really pretty easy to find. You probably want to run around and do that pretty soon. And the You Only Live Once hunt is only until the 15th.
But they still have time to get out there and scurry around and get some cool stuff.
Yes, definitely. Another thing I wanted to show, this is from the Life in Bloom hunt from Grumble. This easel over here, and it has some pictures of flowers in it because that's the theme of the hunt. The hunt runs until the end of the month, and you can put your own pictures in it. And in here somewhere is a picture of my boy alt wearing some, I guess it didn't take, some clothes from the Mr. Hunter hunt. And
Ah,
I guess we'll cut away to that. But he's wearing stuff from da, 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 jeans and a shirt from Pier, and the shoes are from Duh, which is one of my favorite store names. Just Duh.
I'm very familiar with the shoes. I have some myself.
Oh, they're great. I got so many from their Lucky Chairs as when I was a noob.
So this one is strictly a hunt for guys.
Yep, it's a hunt for guys. It's got really great prizes. It runs until May 30th.
Oh, great. I love it when we can find a hunt that gives the guys a chance, an equal chance to get some great stuff.
Yep, it's got skins and clothes, and even I think there's even at least one hair in there too. So all kinds of good stuff.
Great. That will be wonderful. And what else do you have to tell us about?
Well, a couple of upcoming hunts I wanted to mention. The Momji hunt is running at Lavanda Square. It starts on the 7th of May, it runs to the 28th. And a Momji is a little friendship doll that people give each other in Japan. So it's a little cute little doll. And from what I understand, there will be a bunch of them hidden around the square, but only one of them has the location for all the prizes. So it's a little bit different than your standard hunt.
Oh, so there are decoys placed out and you have to find the right one. Aha.
That's right. In a way, I think it would make it easier to run because you got everything in one spot, all of the prizes. But I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Another one that I'm looking forward to. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, well, it definitely sounds a bit different from what we would call the run-of-the-mill hunt.
Another
Cool.
hunt I'm looking forward to is the Strong Women Hunt, and I just like the name of it. Strong Woman sounds cool. It's for the mothers of the world who, raise the children and all that kind of stuff and are strong. And that one runs from May 5th, so it's starting this weekend to June 2nd. And another hunt that I'm really looking forward to is the Accessories Hunt, and I think that one's run by Evie Hartson, who we had on the show before. Her new hunt organization is called Stuff My Inventory Hunts, which I think is very appropriate.
Oh, I'd say.
And that one is going to be running from June 1st to the 30th, so it's something to look forward to next month. It'll have hats and jewelry and bags and all sorts of good stuff.
Well, if anybody's thinking of updating their wardrobe, that is certainly going to be a great one for them to do.
I'm always looking for bling. And hats.
And hats. And shoes. And belts. And, okay, we won't go there. I'm looking at my inventory count, and I'm not one to talk.
Right.
So what about hunts that are going to be starting? Besides the ones you just mentioned.
Let's see. The Sinister Steampunk hunt is also coming up. I really enjoyed that one last year, and that one starts in June. There of course are 100 different hunts that I haven't even mentioned, but one really great resource that I can't emphasize enough is the Hunts and Hunters Resource Center in Cookie Jar Sim. It's just wonderful. You go in there, it has all of the posters from all of the hunts, or most of them, as far as I can tell, on the walls, and you can gather note cards and just hunt to your heart's content.
Well, that's very true, and Freq and I have both been, well, let's say we're becoming regular visitors to the Hunt Resource Center. For a hunter, that is a really useful tool, and I'm really grateful that Tuat has set that up, and we are just going to be showing up on her visitor counter all the time.
Oh yeah, I've got it in my favorites bar.
So is there anything else you want to tell us about, or any hunt tips for our viewers out there?
Well, a hunt tip would be if you're looking for one hunt item, keep your eyes out for other little, if you find some odd little sculpty doodad somewhere in a shop, it's probably a hunt thing. So just, it doesn't hurt to click on it. And that's how I find a lot of hunts, is just by finding the objects randomly as I'm looking for other stuff.
Well, that's certainly true. And yes, that's one reason why my inventory has wound up getting to the size it has, because I do the very same thing. So it's a great tip, and we can all take advantage of finding some really cool hunts that way. Well, Freq, as usual, you have found some great hunts for our viewers to go and check out, and your show and tell is always fun, and I really love those jeans. Those are so cute. Well, everything you find is
green
cute.
too, in the same box.
Ooh, great color for spring and summer. It's definitely something I have to check out. Well, thanks again, Freq. You always do such a wonderful job. And viewers, when you see Freq out there, out on the grid, doing some hunting, just say hi and tell her, hey, Freq, I found out about this great hunt. Have you done that one yet? We always take that kind of tip, too.
People are always welcome to IM me if they're stuck on a hunt, too, because chances are I've done it.
Okay, hear that, viewers? You can get a little extra help from one of the best hunters out there on the grid. Okay, Freq, well, thanks again, and we'll look forward to hearing what else will be found out or out there on the grid for our next episode. So, hunters, there you go. And of course, everything that Frequency told you about is going to be on our blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. And of course, there are many other sources for you to check out, but that is a really great one to start with, and the Hunt Resource Center also. Well, I think right now we are going to take our first short break, and when we come back, we'll be talking with Saffia Widdershins about the Prim Perfect 5th birthday hunt. It's fun to be 5. And later on in the show, we'll be talking with Kiana Writer, who is the organizer for the Sanity Falls Hunt, which is definitely one of the most unusual out there on the grid. So stay with us, and we will be right back. Well, everybody, I think Freq really outdid herself this time around, finding so many hunts to talk about and show you some great stuff that you can pick up by doing those hunts. And just remember, everything you've seen and heard about will be on our Happy Hunting blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. And right now, we're going to go into the next segment, where I have the great pleasure of interviewing and talking to Saffia Widdershins, the chief editor and all-around great gal of Prim Perfect Publications, and she's going to tell us about the latest Prim Perfect hunt, which is also celebrating their 5th birthday. Hi, Saffia.
Hi, Cinders. It's great to be here.
Well, why don't we just get right into it, and why don't you tell everybody about the latest great hunt that Prim Perfect is putting on?
Okay, well, this is a hunt that has a purpose, a reason. It's actually the 5th anniversary of Prim Perfect. The very first issue of Prim Perfect magazine came out on the 1st of May 2007. And so we decided that we would do special things for the 5th birthday. So we had parties on the weekend of the 5th and 6th, and then we're going to planning an art exhibition later in the year, and all the details are on our blog. But the really exciting thing that we're doing is a huge hunt and quest. Which has got it's got 90 stores taking part in it, and there are some fantastic elements in the hunt. The theme is a garden party, and It's Fun to Be 5 is the name of the hunt.
Ah, yes. I admit I started it last night,
Mhm.
kind of in reverse order, but I'm looking so forward to this.
Well, we've got some absolutely fantastic gifts in it. For example, this dress that I'm wearing at the moment is actually by, let me just check the name. It's by Silengel, and it's this really beautiful garden party dress. And we've got loads of other fantastic things that are on display around here, which I hope that Pet is going to be able to swing her camera around and show everyone. For example, we've got the cutest little tea table from Alchemy Immortalis, and it's got a teapot and sugar bowls, and watch that sugar bowl really carefully because you will see something really, really sweet.
Oh, okay. All right. Everybody in the audience is now zooming in on this, I'm sure.
And I think they'll see. We've also got things like this beautiful vase of tulips from Urbanized.
Oh, wow.
And I wanted to show you a couple of other things we've got. We've got this wonderful lily seat over here, and I'm just going to try and take a seat on it to show you.
Oh, will you look at that, audience?
Isn't that cute?
Oh, that is so cute. Now, will this work on just average-sized avatars, or will this also work with the petite?
I haven't tried it with my petite, but I suspect that it probably would look quite good. There's actually several seating positions in the lily.
Oh, wonderful.
So that's great. But as well as sort of gifts like this, we have some huge gifts. There's actually a little castle from Castles by Q, which I thought was a bit big to res here, but you'll see that there's a gazebo, a picnic gazebo, so you can have a whole picnic out here.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. But I also see something more for the burning down the Linden Road.
Yes. Well, before, I just want to show you my favorite seat so far on the hunt. I found this wonderful seat, which is actually something that you wear rather than...
Ah.
So let me try that. Isn't this lovely? This is by Jellybean. And it's this really cute swing with butterflies, and you wear it and you can actually have the butterflies carry you through the air. Very elegant way of moving around.
Oh, that is just terrific.
Isn't it lovely?
It really is. Oh my goodness, yes. I could just see anybody tootling along, wearing their swing.
That's right.
Yes.
So there are some lovely, lovely things in this hunt.
Okay, Saffia, what would you like to tell our audience next?
Well, you asked about the motorbike earlier, and I said that was something a bit different. What is happening, as well as the hunt, which is like a conventional treasure hunt, we're also, with the help of the Wiz, who are the people who organise hunts and quests for us, we're running a quest. And for the quest, you have to find 30 tokens. Now, 5 of those tokens are hidden in the Prim Perfect head offices in Costa Rica. 5 of those tokens are actually hidden here in the Designing World studio, so people could get quite a good start by having a look for the tokens here. And 5 of those, and 10 of those tokens are hidden inside the magazine And what you have to do, you get the in-world edition of Prim Perfect magazine, and you go through it, and you will see gift tabs, and you click on the gift tabs, and sometimes you will actually get a gift, and sometimes you will get a token, which is one of the tokens that counts towards the 30. That's part of that's the quest.
And what
Now,
is
you
the
may be
shape of the token?
The token is a little cupcake for our birthday. It's in the shape of a little cupcake. Now, you may be doing some maths here and working out that 10 in the magazine, 5 in the head offices, 5 in the Designing World studio here, that's only 20 tokens, and I did say 30 tokens. Well, the other 10, we have an article called 10 Places to Visit in Regent Estates, which is our region of the month, and there will be one token hidden in or very near each of those 10 places. So you also have to go and look at them, look at those 10 places in the magazine.
Okay,
And
so
when people have found all of that stuff, the people who actually find all the 30 tokens, and it's not easy, they send their tokens to WizWonder, and they are entered in a draw. And there is only one prize, and that prize is 5,000 lindens.
Ooh.
Plus the motorbike you see here, which is a Motorloon motorbike, because he makes them in Regent Estates, and they are the most fantastic motorbikes. They are just utterly gorgeous and wonderful. And he is also adding a four-wheeler that can work as a jet ski, so that you can ride it across the water in Second Life, which is really exciting to do.
Oh my gosh. Folks, I can vouch for Motorloon's stuff. I am well acquainted with his motorcycles from years back, and this is going to be a fantastic extra thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
We
not
hope so.
that hugely complicated. It's going to be, you're going to have your instructions, it'll be fun to do, and it's just going to be an extra great little something.
That's right. You'll find instructions in the Prim Perfect magazine for both the hunt and the quest, and you'll also find them on the Wiz Hunt blog page and on the Prim Perfect blog as well. So you can find out about the hunt and the quest very easily.
Well, Saffia, thank you for coming on the show and telling all of our viewers about everything that's going on with Prim Perfect and the birthday celebration for your 5th year of being here in Second Life.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me, Cinders.
And of course, I always love having Saffia on the show because she's always such a great guest and adds a elegant British touch of class to our show. So viewers, you've heard everything about the Prim Perfect birthday celebration, the hunt that is going on right now, and of course the addition of the quest that you can take part in to earn a little extra booty out there along with the general hunt gifts. And I could vouch, anything that Prim Perfect does, you're going to get great hunt gifts, you're going to have some fun, and you're just going to have a great time. So thank you again, Saffia. And viewers, of course, all the information is going to be on our blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. And of course, you can also go to Prim Perfect headquarters and click on the hunt poster that's there. Or look in your latest issue of Prim Perfect magazine. All the information about these events is right in there. So you can get started and have a great start to your spring. So right now we are going to take a short break, and when we come back we're going to have some more great stuff to talk about, and of course lots of surprises. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Radio Real is an internet public radio station with multiple streams on the air daily. We play an extensive variety of music for listeners with eclectic taste, from early music to Victoriana, big band and folk, plus drama and special programs. For more details, visit radioreal.org.
The best things in life are free.
Welcome back, hunters, to this episode of Happy Hunting. And we just finished talking with Saffia Widdershins about the Prim Perfect It's Fun to Be 5 hunt and the quest that is all about that. And right now, my next guest is Kiana Writer, who is the director for the MadPea Productions, and she is here to talk about her latest hunt, Sanity Falls. So give a big warm welcome to Kiana. And hi, Kiana.
Hi.
Now, what can you tell us about this very interesting hunt that you're putting on?
I think Sanity Falls is probably the most different kind of hunt that there is in Second Life, or that there has ever been. It's more like an interactive and immersive story that you play that takes you to grid-wide search for items. And it's been going on for a month now, and it's going to be going on for 2 more months, and it's been really, really big success already. So we're very excited about it.
That's what I have checked out, and I was kind of going, my gosh, someone who's running a hunt from April 1st to June 30th? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you just, you must be one of, again, organizer who is highly organized and must have the virtual Rolodex that is just so thick with all of the designers and creators that you involve in this.
We have a lot of amazing designers on this. It took about 10 weeks to create the sim and like create the whole atmosphere and get. We have 50 fantastic stores that are involved in this, and it does take a lot of work. So we want to keep it running a bit longer so that the word gets to spread around and more people have time to enjoy it.
Well, I certainly think you're succeeding in that. Now, didn't you also say something along the lines that right now, or as of right now, there are something like 1,500 players?
I can check actually on our database. We have a really cool database system for this, so we can see in real time like how many players we have playing and like, you know, how many items everyone has collected, because we're trying to help everyone to get to the end, and this helps us to be a lot more organized as well. And currently we have 1,931 players in this hunt. And that's our biggest amount of hunters ever. So I've been really pleasantly surprised about this.
Well, I definitely think you have come up with a hunt that is definitely getting people interested in wanting to do this hunt. So you have succeeded very, very well.
Thank you. I think so too. I'm really happy.
Now, for our viewing audience who would like to know more about how to get started on your hunt, you have a blog that they can go and check out and find out how to get going?
Right, yeah, we have a website that's dedicated for this. And do you want me to give the link out?
Oh, if you can just go ahead and say it on air, and then we'll run it for the viewers on the screen later on.
Okay, it's sanityfalls.madpeagames.com. And it gives you the instructions on like how to get started and how to use your hut and everything. So it also lists all the stores that are involved and all the prices that you will be getting. On this hunt, you get, like I said, you have 50 stores, and you get a price from each store. But also, if you complete the hunt, each store has donated another prize for the end. So there's like 100 different prizes that you will get, and they are absolutely amazing.
Oh gosh, this is going to be a really popular hunt, I can already tell. And you've done something not every hunt does. You've done a YouTube video also.
Yeah, we have done, and that came out really well. I'm really happy with that.
Well, so hunters, you have got a hunt that is still going on, and it's going to continue until June 30th. You have 50 great stores that are doing the hunt gifts. You have a blog that you can check out all the information and find out how to get started. And there is a cool YouTube video that you can watch to get even more inspired to do this hunt.
And you
is
should
there
also
anything-
join our MadPea's group as well, because we have help available in our group chat like all the time. So if you get stuck, you can just like shout help there, and you will get help and be able to move on. So that we're really trying to encourage everybody to be able to finish the hunt.
Oh, well, that's an excellent point, and I can see out here in our viewing audience that we have quite a few of the MadPea crew here to cheer you on today.
Yes,
Hi, everybody.
Thank you for being here.
Well, that just shows what a good organizer you are, that they join your group and they're here to give you such great support for your appearance today. So we're really glad to have you out here in the audience, folks. Thank you for coming. Now, I'm
They're
also
really
seeing
amazing,
that,
yeah.
yes, they are. And I also have realized that you have been doing hunts actually for a while.
Yeah, I have been here for a long time. I don't know why, but I'm still here and doing this and loving it. But I started like already in 2007, and I realized the potential that what you could do here, and it just started to grow from there.
Well, I think you definitely are giving hunters something that is very unique and unusual, and something a little bit more of a challenge, I would say.
That's the goal. It's really like to not just be a typical hunt, but actually truly like immerse you to the story and find out cool new places in a whole different way. We have a lot of puzzles as well on the sim, and there's beautiful art scenes that we have set that are like part of the story, and you only get to like see them. They're like dream sequences. They're really amazing. Like these real artists have done those for us, and they're in the audience, like with Harter and Param, and it's very different. I would love for everyone at least to come and look it and see how it looks like, if not even doing the hunt. And I'm like, I sound terrible. It's like it's 3 a.m. for me, and I'm so tired. So I apologize for my English.
Oh, Kiana, you are doing wonderfully, and we really appreciate the fact that you have stayed up into the middle of your night in order to be here on Happy Hunting. We really appreciate that. And I thank you for being on the show and bringing us such a wonderful hunt to our hunters and our viewing audience. So, hunters, there you have it. My wonderful guest, Kiana Reeves, has just told you about the Sanity Falls hunt, which is currently on and continuing until June 30th. And all the information that she gave you about the blog and the YouTube video that they've done. And of course, the group information for the MadPea Hunt group that you can join to get help when you need it will all be on our blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. So you've got a great hunt that you can do that's going to be unique and unusual, and I think you are going to really enjoy it. And, if you happen to see Kiana out there on the grid, just shoot her a friendly little hi and thank you for putting on such a great hunt. Because these organizers, they really do need to be told once in a while how great they are, and all their hard work is so worth it. So, Kiana, thank you for being on the show today, and get some sleep tonight.
Thank you for having me, and I really hope you enjoy the hunt.
Oh, I'm going to be doing it myself, and hopefully I'm not going to be banging my head against the keyboard too much when I'm trying to do it. But I'm sure
I think you might, but you love it anyways.
I think I will too. So Thank you again, and audience, that is pretty much of our show for this week. Now be sure to join us for our next taping, which will be on May 18th. So we'll have even more great organizers on the show and some more great hunt news from Frequency Picnic. So join us then. And for right now, we wish you a great weekend, and I hope that your coming week is lag and crash free. So we'll see you next time. Happy hunting!